Hello, everyone. This is my first attempt at a tier list, and we are going to look at the characters from Atypical. Atypical is a series on Netflix that I found absolutely enjoyable. It was such a dear show. I loved the way that they approached atypical uh, folks. Sam is, he was diagnosed with the autism. I loved the character so much. So we're just going to get right into it. Um, and if you like this and if you want to see me do more tiers, please give a like, subscribe. Also, put some comments down below as to what you might want to see me do. So, without further ado, let's get going here. And we are going to start with, as you can see, this particular tier it doesn't have the typical, I suppose, ratings. Um, we have atypical ratings, so to speak. The top tier is Stumpy. Stumpy is the penguin that Sam adopted, and I think that it is the best representation of the highest tier. The next tier down below is Antarctica. Um, Obviously, Stumpy is a penguin, and he loves Antarctica. He loves penguins, um, but most he loves the chinstrap penguin. So, just a little bit of trivia there. And then these sort of meh, not good nor bad, but just kind of there. That would be the marine blue. Obviously, that was Sam's favorite color. And because he doesn't like cats, that will be just below that. And the one thing that he hates more than anything is being treated like a baby. So we are going to put everyone that we don't like at all in the will treat like a baby. So let's get down to it. The first character is going to be Doug. Doug is the dad, and I absolutely adored this guy. He was just so loving, so caring, um, protective without being annoying. I loved some of the interactions that he had with Casey, um, and throughout the show, throughout the series, he was steadfast. When Sam was first diagnosed, he didn't really know how to deal with his own feelings of, how is he going to raise a son who has autism. But as Sam grew older, he learned, and his character arc through the show is pretty amazing. And I'm going to put him in Antarctica. He is not quite Stumpy tier, but he is pretty close. So, next one is Nate, and to be quite honest, I can't really remember him. So we're going to kind of place him in marine blue. As I looked at him, I was thinking, I'm not really sure I remember that character, but um, um, I'll place him in there anyway, and I'll put him in kind of the meh area. And our next character, Nick. Um, Nick, I think, gets a bad rap because he was the bartender that had a little fling with Elsa, and I don't think that it was absolutely all his fault. Of course, obviously, because he knew, um, it then turned into a bad thing. But you know what? Um, he's single. He's free to do that. I'm going to place him also in marine blue. Um, I liked what he. I liked the character's addition. Of course, I love the actor, um, and uh, his character added just that amount of drama. So there was that. Not really. I didn't really like him, but I liked him. It was weird. Um, and next up, we have Sam. Sam, obviously, without any shadow of a doubt, is it Stumpy. Um, the humor, the angst, everything. You saw him in the series go through everything that any typical neurotypical person goes through, and how he handled it with his atypical. um, it was fun to watch, and the way that he hit it with humor and emotion and all of that. Sam just is obviously in the Stumpy tier. Elsa. Um, Sorry, but I really hated the character. I love Jennifer Jason Leigh, but I really did not like Elsa. At the beginning, I thought I might like her. She was overprotective, um, but I thought that I could deal with it. But when she steps out on Doug with Nick, um, I'd had it. And then it was all about her. It was not about Sam. Um, she redeems herself in the last couple of episodes, but not enough for me to keep her out of Treat Like a Baby. I don't like her at all. Next up, we have Paige. Oh my gosh, Paige. As far as I'm concerned, this one is in Stumpy tier, obviously below Sam, but I loved how much she supported Sam when she first met him. He was not sure about who she was, or if she was really feeling what she felt. Her little tantrum when he broke up with her was actually quite fun to watch. So Paige is Stumpy tier, just below Sam. Gretchen. Gretchen, believe it or not, is even lower than Elsa, so I'm going to put her in Treat Like a Baby. Did not like what she did to Zahid. She just was... I don't think I even really liked her character within the show. She felt like she was nothing more than just a prop. So I really did not like Gretchen. I didn't like her character or anything. I loved the way the character was portrayed, though, because the actress made us hate Gretchen. Next we have Charisse's mom. I can't remember her name, but I loved her so much. I loved the dynamic that she had with Doug. It was very, very, I guess, platonic, and it was chaste, and there were a couple of scenes where I thought Doug was going to actually kind of make more of a move, but he stepped up, and so did Sharice's mom. So I'm going to put her right next to Doug. Sharice. Now, Sharice is wonderful. I loved her. I'm going to put her... let's see, I don't even know where I'd put her. Because she didn't really have a whole lot, but she was just a sweet character, I'm going to put her above Nick, actually. If I can do it. Come on. Okay, there we go. She isn't quite Antarctica, but she is not, she's probably top tier Marine Blues, so she is almost Antarctica, but not quite. Now Abby, I love. She was the instigator. She was the advocate. She was just. I'm going to put her in Antarctica, probably just below. I don't think anybody can go below Doug, or go above Doug, but actually I think I'm going to put her just above Sharice's mom. Yeah, that's what I think. And let's see, Bailey. I sort of kind of remember Bailey. It's been a while since I watched Atypical, but I sort of kind of remember Bailey, but I'm not really sure, so I'm going to put her just below Nate, because actually just above Nate, because I kind of sort of remember her. I think Beth was amazing. I thought she was so much fun. And again, she was not quite Antarctica, so I'm going to put her, I think, just above Sharice, because her character was just a little bit more than Sharice, but yeah, so I'm going to put her there. Casey. Casey automatically goes up to Stumpy level. I thought Casey's character was just amazing. Loved her. The supportive sister, and her coming out scene was just so much fun, with she and Sam. So yeah, I'm going to put her at Stumpy level. And Evan, I'm in love with Evan. He goes even above Paige. I loved how protective and how supportive he was of Sam. Their first meeting didn't go quite well, but then he realized that he was dealing with somebody very special, and so I adored Evan, and it broke my heart when Casey broke his heart, and Casey didn't do it out of nefarious reasons. Casey did it because she was realizing who she was, and those two becoming friends after the breakup just goes to prove how much of a mensch Evan was. Arlo goes just below Elsa and just above Gretchen. She was just... Arlo was really a puke. I did not like Arlo at all. So, yeah, that enough said there. And this guy, I can't remember at all. I know the character was there, but I can't remember. I'm going to put him in Cats just because we need to put something in that level. Julia, I loved everything about Julia. I loved how supportive she was. When she realized that there was a line that was crossed, she stepped back, even though she knew it would hurt Sam, but she could not. I just loved her. So she goes in Antarctica, just above Sharice's mom. Izzy, Izzy goes just below Doug, as Casey's girlfriend. I loved her. I thought she was great. So she goes to Antarctica. And last but not least, Zahid, the most supportive friend Sam had, even more so than Doug. He was there in the good times, he was there in the bad. They had their spats, but they always seemed to come together. And he goes right next to Sam. I loved everything about Zahid. The advice he gave him, even though some of it was questionable, but it was still so sweet. I loved everything about him. So yeah, that is my tier list. And yes, this is all subjective. Again, there are a couple of characters that I could not remember, so maybe should have watched the series before doing this again, but I've already watched the series like 3 times, so at any rate, that is my list. Hope you like it. If you agree or disagree with anything that I said, go ahead and just leave the comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button if you liked it, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do so. And yeah, that's it. I have a couple of others in mind. I'm probably going to work on doing this and throw out a couple more today, because it's my Saturday and I've got no plans, so I am here playing on the videos. So have a great day and enjoy your weekend.